Check this out. This is the best song mastering ever in Cubase for radio ready song. So this is before. Alright, the volume is a little bit low, but we are gonna crank this thing up. So the first thing that you do is add maximizer. Let me show you how you use maximizer. Do not overuse the output volume. If you gotta put output volume, put just a little bit. I'm gonna tell you why you have to put a little bit. Maximizer maximizes the potential of your song, all right, and also widens up every instrument and just makes your sound big. So if you're looking for that big sound, add maximizer at the beginning. And remember, your output volume must not be too much. Whenever there is too much output volume on your maximizer, your sound starts to distort. Now that's not what you're looking for, so put a little bit of just maybe negative 2.0, just like what I've done, and then from there come to optimization or optimize and just add 31 dB. 31 dB is okay. Optimization is more like adding a little bit of that distortion to your sound, or helping the maximizer to work even a little bit more. And don't forget to turn on your soft clip. So 31 is okay. This is what I'm talking about. Let me show you. So let me turn it off now. This is our first plugin for our mastering, best mastering ever. And now I'll turn on maximizer. So the sound is boosted. The song sounds wider and big. So that's the work of maximizer. A little bit of that goes a long way. Next, I am using Maserati GRP stereo. This thing is good for your mastering. So simple. It looks big, but very simple. So what you do is, let me show you. Do not set it up. A lot of producers during mastering, they usually, like some of them, especially beginners, put it just on default on drums. You are not doing drums. You have to come to master. So turn on master, this area, this one right here. So just turn on master, and then what you do is you will find compression, you will find highs, you find mids and lows, and there is output, and then there is sensitivity. So sensitivity just raises up the volume as well. What I love to do is just give it a little bit of compression. You want to like compress those other areas that are a little bit high. Maybe your kick was a little bit high during mixing, or maybe there are just certain things that are a little bit higher than your vocal, or maybe some of the the parts your vocals are a little bit higher on some of the parts. So a little bit of that compression. With me, just 88.9. Now before I explain, I'm gonna play this without Maserati, then after that I'll turn it on in between. Nilina mulungu wanga pambaline pambali sinineka. So those mids are out, those highs are out, the lows, you can hear the song, you know, being shaped up very beautiful way. So there is a little bit of that compression going on, and the highs cranked up to 24.5. You want to get some of those highs you know, heard, or you want to open up your song. So the highs are used to open up the song. This is why the song suddenly opens up. Let me play this part again. Take a listen to this before Maserati, or before the highs. Check this out. But now when I turn it on, the song, the highs, the song opens up like this. And now when it comes to the instruments where the highs are, they just sound beautiful like this. And this is before. So some of those hats and kicks and also snares are a little bit swallowed up. So in order to like unswallow or bring them up, you raise up the highs a little bit. They really do a lot of job to like make your song sound beautiful. And now the next part that you work on is the mids. You have to like set up the mids to that area where you know the mids can be heard in your master, your song. These mids are on 11.0. I'm gonna try to exaggerate by taking them up a little bit so you know what the mids do. So your mids help your song to like cut through a little bit. So let's take it back to 11. So they help your song to like cut through the kick, to cut through, and just to add a little bit of that punch. And then the next, the lows, the bass, the kick, just to make it heavy a little bit. So this is the work of the lows. The strings are a little heavier, made a little bit heavier, the vocal made a little bit heavier, and also the kicks made a little bit heavier. They sound fuller. That's the work of the lows. I'm gonna exaggerate the lows a little bit. Do not overdo it, just a little bit. 10.0 is good for me. So let me take the lows, crank the lows up. So you find that your song has more bass to it, so you gotta put it maybe around 10. With me, around 10 really works out for me. So 10 is okay for me. 10 dB is okay. Then compression glues up your song. This compressor is gluing up the song. So this is used for gluing. Alright, bringing everything together. So with me it's on 8.9. And then you have your output. My output is negative 1.5. I just reduced it a little bit. Output, you can increase the output if you want to, if you want more volume, but the reason why I set it on negative 1.5 is because the last plugin that I use is called a limiter. So the last plugin that you use is a limiter, and the limiter is used to finalize everything, like adding a little bit of volume to the overall song so that your song can now be ready for radio. So this is why I reduced my output to negative 1.5. And also a limiter helps to limit some of those transients and helps your song not to clip. Yeah. And then coming to sensitivity, I want you to see how sensitive this plugin is gonna be. So the more sensitivity, the more volume, and the more the highs are gonna be heard, and just everything's gonna be heard. But be careful, because the more sensitivity you add, the more your song is gonna sound bad, or your song is gonna like distort in some way. For example, let me exaggerate this. My sensitivity is on negative 20.9. Now I'm gonna take it up a little bit. Be careful of red. Red means your song has started distorting. Green means your song is okay. So let's take it back to a place where the song is okay. So right there, even if the green is not showing, at least you are in a place where your song is safe. Yeah. So basically, this is how Maserati works. Help your song to just, your master to just sound great. Then the last plugin is FabFilter Pro Limiter, this one right here. And my gain is plus 1.2. Just a little bit of that really goes a long way to control the transients, control the clipping, and everything like this. And now the song sounds really good because of a limiter. The look ahead is on 0.18 milliseconds, attack is on 275.0, release is on 400 milliseconds, and channel link is 75%. You can pause the video and copy this always works out. And then channel link release is on 100%. Then the style, make it modern, put it on modern. Do not put it on all around bass, punchy. Just put it on modern. Modern day is just gonna work out for you. So without all these, the song sounds like this. And now we bring in this, the song just comes out. So guys, this is the best song mastering ever in Cubase 5 or whatever Cubase that you have. This is gonna work out, and I hope this video has helped you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.